Live stream?
Isaac Limley, Team Sugar right here, in your face. And I don't know anything about it.
A lot of people gatekeep that stuff, and I don't understand why.
Most of these guys, I think.
No, not around here. But...
Let's hear about it. We got secret settings. Gatekeeping your settings, dude?
No.
Not too bad. Tell me about this rig.
About the rig?
Yeah.
So, got the A7 IV. That's the Sony camera body. And then we got a G Master lens. So this is my telephoto, so I can shoot far.
Okay. So what's the range on that
so
thing?
It's 70 to 200.
Okay.
Keeps a constant aperture of 2.8. Thing is pretty much my pride and joy. It's
yeah.
Like my main lens. I use it on my events.
Right on.
I have also a wide angle, which is in this bag.
Okay.
And that's what I was using just in car with Kylie.
Okay.
And I've also been using for stuff like up on the hill, looking down, so I can actually catch the wide
most of the corner and stuff. Cool. Yep. So you're shooting photo, not video.
Mostly photo, a little bit of video.
Which one does that one does both?
What is it?
That does video.
Both, so it's a hybrid camera.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
So
cool.
it's made to do both.
Right on.
But awesome setup.
Cool. So what's your Instagram?
My Instagram is Lars the Cameraman.
Okay.
Yep.
Remember that, guys. Yeah, this is the Drift Appalachia live stream.
Yes.
Right.
I just ate shit.
All right, hold on. Tell me about this rig you got here.
That's a Fujifilm X-T5. I got a small rig battery on the back. Got a monitor. Okay.
And
70 to 200.
So is that shooting video?
Yeah.
Okay.
Only shooting video for
Only video. What about that one? Video?
Video for this guy too.
Okay. What's this one?
Fujifilm X-H2 with a 10 to 24, so super wide, and a GoPro to get BTS of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's sick. Video too.
So why Fujifilm over other ones?
Colors.
Okay.
And I don't know. It's cool. The cameras look pretty cool.
Yeah, I get that. Aesthetics for sure. Cool.
No, I love them.
I don't know anything about any of this stuff. It's intriguing to me how cool it is, and I don't know anything about it, so I like to ask
they're
guys.
So cool. I've tried all the brands, but this one has just been like the greatest. And I work with Fujifilm directly.
Okay.
And so they've been the only camera company I've ever had been able to communicate with and talk to.
That's
and,
huge.
Actually listening to feedback, being able to try out gear, they're way different than the rest.
That's cool. Yeah, that's major.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Right on.
Oh, I'm Kenny, by the way.
This is Kenny. This is on Drift Appalachia, the live stream.
We're on a live stream.
You're on a live stream.
Oh, God.
Yep, I can't edit that. They're saying he was lying.
Party's at John Lewis's house.
After party at John Lewis's house.
Yeah. I don't know. Something about like an airplane hangar or something.
Okay.
Your car's insane.
Yeah.
In fucking.
So what is this camcorder?
You want to see it?
Tell the live stream about it. What is that, like an old skateboarding camcorder?
Of course.
Okay.
It's my baby. It's my TVR. Yeah, it does the job. I had two other ones, but they all broke. You know how camcorders are.
When did that thing come out? When did they come out with that thing?
I'm not too sure about this one. I think 2000, I think.
Okay.
I'm not too sure on this one.
Okay. On summer 2000 skate video, one of the best ever.
Yeah, so.
Probably filmed with one of those.
Probably, but this thing has been incredible. This whole.
Sweet.
It saved me. I had two other bigger camcorders, both of them broken. So I'm like, this is the last one. If this doesn't work, I can't do my job this week.
Right.
It's
Okay.
been holding me down.
Does this thing shoot video?
This is my A7 III, so just regular like 4K camera, but this is
no video, just photos.
no, video.
Oh,
yeah.
video. Okay.
I shoot only video. But
Okay.
This is the star of the show.
Got
this
it.
Week.
Got it. Handy cam.
Yeah. Just
Cool.
got some interior car shots with it.
Right on.
Best handy cam video guy right here.
Right on.
Alright.
Cool. What's your Instagram so people can follow?
With a double S.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
There you go.
You've probably seen my stuff.
They've probably
not.
seen it. Okay.
Doubt it.
I've probably seen it. Cool.
Lying.
I'm lying.
Oh, do you want them to?
You gotta pay extra for that.
The man behind the camera.
What up, John?
What's up?
Oh, you know, just fucking having fun.
You shooting with the same stuff as yesterday?
Yeah, well,
The gimbal?
I don't have my Insta today. I just brought my phone.
Okay.
And then just some film.
How old's that camera?
93.
Cool.
Not super old, but
So how long you been using that?
I've had this probably like 2 years.
Okay.
So
Cool.
we'll see how they come out. I don't know.
So where do you score something like that?
Well, I'm a cheater. I don't I thrift a lot of stuff, but I bought this one off eBay. Still in the box.
Oh, like
it was unopened.
wow.
Yeah.
New old stock.
Yeah.
That's sick.
$150.
Hell yeah.
Like that, but it's
Cool.
worth it.
Cool.
You live?
Sweet. Yeah, we're live on the Drift
cool.
Appalachia stream.
Heck yeah.
So what's your Instagram? So tell people.
Docious.dreams.
All right, you guys got that? Cool.
Appreciate it, man.
Sweet. Yeah, what?
Hey, there he
This is crazy, man.
Last session.
What, you calling it? You break your diff or what?
No, but I feel good.
Good.
I feel
That's
good.
when you know it's time. That's the insane downpour. Tell me about this rig real quick. Let's hear about it. We got secret settings? Gatekeeping your settings, dude?
No.
Tell me about that glass.
Hey, John teaching me about
Hit me
it.
with that glass, dude. Tell me about this.
7200, I don't know.
7200.
Basic.
Canon.
Yeah.
Why not Nikon?
Everyone else says their shit.
You just grew up with Nikon?
No.
Grew up with Canon?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your lens specs? The glass.
7200.
7200.
That's what it is.
Okay. Got it.
I don't know. It's
Okay.
nothing special. Everyone else
All right, he don't want to share, guys. He's got some settings, you know. Well, yeah, what's your Instagram so I can check it out? C Crowther on Instagram. Check it.
Your hair blowing in the wind when they're
going by?
Dude, majestic.
Thank you. My wife would love to hear that. She thinks my hair's thin and not very good anymore.
Yeah, but tell her that's not true.
Super like 80s hair metal.
Good.
I like
good.
that.
100%.
Good.
Some Twisted Sister type shit.
Good.
White snake.
Good.
I'm not far off. Like,
Right. All right. What we got? What's this?
This is a Fujifilm X100V.
Okay.
Very expensive little point and shoot.
Okay.
it's for fun.
Very, very inexpensive?
Very expensive.
Very expensive.
expensive.
Big money. Okay.
Yeah.
So when did that thing come out?
This one, the V, came out like 5 years ago, and I paid over retail for it last winter.
Damn.
They're
Okay.
not sought after.
So that thing looks old to me.
It
So-
looks old.
So it's not
but
a vintage or
No,
like,
it's a fully
okay.
digital camera. It's
Cool,
not a
cool.
film camera or anything
Got
like
it.
that.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
Cool.
So like
So
small
there's
camera for fun, big camera for work.
that's the lens on it right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can't change the lens on this
Oh.
at all. It's
Okay.
fixed focal length. So
Got
it's
it.
20, I don't know the sensor sizes, but it's a 35 millimeter equivalent.
Okay.
So like compared to a big camera, but it's a lot of fun.
So what are you shooting with that right now today?
This stuff, this is literally just like people
When you're-
hanging out.
Okay. Cool. I
like,
love that's my
it's-
favorite stuff.
Exactly.
For
Like,
sure.
I mean, dude, when we took our 15, like an hour or two ago, I got Saketh and Isaac just like laying back on the road.
Of course,
and
yeah,
stuff
those dudes
like
are
that.
horny, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
110%. So just like that's for the fun, like
Cool,
quick little
cool.
snapshots,
Okay.
stuff of people hanging out.
So
and then,
how's it do if you wanted to shoot like on this guardrail action stuff?
it's a little difficult with Fuji. Their autofocus isn't really as fast as
Okay.
a lot of other big bodies,
Okay.
and also that's kind of not really the purpose. of
Okay,
this
so
camera,
stupid
I
idea.
don't really
Dumb
expect
idea
it.
anyways.
I've tried a couple of times and like I'll get okay shots, but not really within my standards.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to try it on this turn next.
Cool. Well, I'll keep you guys updated on the live stream.
Yeah, perfect.
And then what is the other one?
This is still the Canon R6. Now I'm on a 24 to 105 because I wanted to be on the inside of turns, like shooting really, really wide stuff.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
so
that what means that it's a wide angle?
So the smaller the focal length, 24 millimeters,
Okay.
is a wider angle. 105 millimeters
Is like
is
Getting long distance or
close to telephoto. That's what like a 70 to 200 is a
okay.
telephoto.
I think a lot of guys have asked stuff about so they're using like a 70 to 200.
Yeah. I've actually had a bunch of people ask me what I shoot on, and most of the time, this is the first time this lens has been on my camera all weekend.
Okay.
I'm
What were you
almost-
using before the 200?
almost always a 70 to
Okay.
200.
Okay. So now like you want to use this lens if you're trying to get like a wide angle of this whole corner. Like to show more of
I
it.
can find something, entertain the people.
So this camera here, when did that thing come out?
I've had it for 3 years now.
Okay.
4 years.
And then who makes that one?
Canon.
Canon.
I've shot
So
Canon my whole life.
is it just one of those things like Ford Chevy, like that's just what you got into and you liked it?
Yeah,
And-
pretty much.
Okay.
Like I always say the Apple or like the iPhone Android comparison.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's personal preference to me personally. My very first camera when I was 12 years old was a Canon, and I've shot on Canon ever since.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I personally think that they have like the best UI. I always suggest it for people getting into it because it's just really user friendly and
Mm-hmm. Cool.
simple.
So that
But
sounds like my style.
It's all personal preference.
Right on.
But like, so here's an example of like shooting super wide. I don't know if you can
Oh,
see
too much
that.
glare. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Okay.
Trying to get
I'm
stuff
sure
like
you guys
that.
have seen Sam's work before, so Oh yeah, this is crazy.
So we can go like that's all the way out at 105.
Okay.
And then you go all the way wide. That's as wide as it'll go.
Okay. So are you? Watch out, guys. Are you guys Are you adjusting mid shot or like how? Like
What,
'cause
changing
you're-
the focal length?
Well,
Yeah,
oh wait.
100%.
So that wasn't like panning one run.
No, that was.
Okay. So then, are you adjusting that like 105 to whatever it goes down to? All you're doing that all while they're zooming around. That's crazy.
100%.
It's a sniper.
Try to be.
You know, I have a pretty high standard for what I accept out of an image. So a lot of stuff is a miss a lot of the times, especially shooting this wide and something this chaotic.
Okay.
But like, you know, you can see that. I don't know if you can see it on the screen.
Glaring pretty bad.
Better?
Okay.
Better?
There we go.
So like, you know, a lot of this stuff to me is totally throwaway. Obviously,
Yeah,
they're not
yeah.
really what I was looking for, but
Yeah, I get you.
one in every couple
You
will
get
be a
yeah.
saver.
So you're just bursting, kind of.
Yeah, 110%.
Cool.
That's how anybody shoots.
Got it.
I mean, not anybody every time, you know, but that's just kind of the name of the game
Okay.
of motorsports.
So what? Okay. Got yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You're just kind
Yeah,
of
dude, you're
blasting,
just-
blasting and hoping like
that's-
one of the
that's why
10
cameras
makes it
keep
out.
getting higher and higher frame rates is because you just have a better chance of
Got
getting
it.
a shot.
Cool.
100%.
Right on. So what's your take on the Fuji? A lot of people here has had some Fujis and they said they like the color.
So
what's-
admittedly, like, I don't pay attention to that stuff.
Like-
I've never really, like, people talk about color science. I don't know what they're talking about.
Okay. Okay.
People always compliment me on my colors, and I accredit it to the camera because, admittedly, I don't edit much. A lot
Okay.
of my stuff is very close to straight out of camera
Cool.
as it can be. Fuji, like Kenny with Kuru Works.
Yeah.
Aspects Kenny. Like, if you guys haven't seen his work, he shoots all video on
Yep.
Fuji, and he's a fucking shredder.
That's who I talked to him
Yeah.
earlier before lunch.
Yeah, Kenny's a shredder, and then he was just getting at an event a couple weeks ago, and hopefully at the next one, he's gonna get to bring out some of their like big guns.
Okay.
Some new stuff that Fuji has.
Gotcha.
That not that like it's exclusive and untested anymore, but still some like really cool equipment.
Yeah.
It's really high quality.
All right. I think he was the one saying that he likes their customer service.
Yeah,
And that's why he
I'm pretty sure he had a phone call with him before he came here.
Okay. Yeah. So he was like, yeah, their customer service is huge for me.
Yeah, 110%.
You okay?
Oh, buddy.
What happened? Okay. That's what I thought. It's up there. Right there.
Wait.
Cool. I've been asking like most of the media guys about their equipment because I think it's sick. And I don't know anything about it.
A lot
but-
of people gatekeep that stuff, and I don't understand why.
Most of these guys, I
Well,
think.
no, not
Yeah.
around here, but I'm saying like on the internet, like so many people will ask me questions, and they're like, "Hey, I feel bad asking this." Like, why?
Right. No, dude, you can't know my cam lift on my SR20, dude. It's
Yeah,
like
dude, it's the
crazy.
Same. You
like,
can't know my wheel speed.
yeah, I'll
bro.
totally
Like, it's
run
the
you
same
over.
thing.
That's why I won't tell you.
It's the same thing. So yeah, always happy to share.
Right on, cool. That stuff's sweet. I don't know anything about it, but I like to hear it because it's just like another cool thing you get to like. I had
We'll
bought
take a photo of the live stream.
a Pentax.
Pentax, like an old
Like-
film camera.
No, it was
still
like a
digital?
DSLR.
Okay.
It was like I think kind of like the. I think it was like a. Drive safe.
Love you guys. Be
Drive safe. It was like a equivalent to like a Nikon D40, I think is what it was. Because I think I bought a D40 and I was like, oh cool, I used it 2 times. Why do I have this? You know? And then
I think that's a lot of people's experience with SLRs. Like,
and then I was like, okay, well I can sell this and get a cheaper version.
Yeah,
And then
100%.
still it sat in the case.
100%.
So I've been intrigued by it. I just never had the time to like get into it.
I think personally nowadays, like with cell phones, it's genuinely like the best camera is the one that you have on you, and 9 times out of 10 it's a cell phone. And they do some really impressive
Dude,
stuff nowadays.
I-
They really do. I'm not scared of them, but like
Yeah.
they do great.
I had a Note something before this, and I was at the Rolex getting like,
Oh, I remember.
Really-
I actually remember seeing your photos from that. And
Like-
honestly, dude, you crush it at Kill Care every time.
I was like the Rolex ones were like crazy good, like the blur
Super
and
crispy,
and
yeah.
like I was like cool, and then I got this newer. That phone was old at the time too. It's like a S20 or no Note. Yeah, I don't even know. But then I got this one, and then I went to the Rolex the next year, and I'm like, I can't get this thing to take a picture at all. Like, at all.
No, well,
and I
that's
gave
how-
up. I'm like, and I didn't have any settings on the other one. So I was like kind of frustrated because I was like, you know, you're there for 24 hours watching a race. So I'm like, you get bored at 4 in the morning and you're like, let's rip some. And it's like, cool. I'm just sitting here just burning time, whatever.
Man, I'll tell you what, that was one of like second only to this, I think, but the 24 was one of the coolest things I've ever done.
Yeah.
Getting to go this year, even as just like a
This
regular
is the first year
spectator.
we missed in 5 years, I think.
This is the very first time I ever went, and like genuinely, just as like a regular spectator, for the price of the ticket, I've never had more access at a motorsports event.
Oh, really?
It's impressive. And
Well, I see
especially at
guys,
such a
they get on
facility
those
like
walkways and they just have a little step ladders, so they're over the fence.
Yeah,
So
it was
they're
it was
like
super
on the infield,
entertaining.
like, you know, the International Horseshoe and stuff. Yeah. What's up, everybody? We're on a 15-minute break.
5 minutes left.
5 minutes left, and the guys get a chance to get some water, refresh.
What time are we over?
I think 4:45 today.
Okay, so this is our last session.
Oh, it's our dang! These guys are killing it today.
Yeah, it's
Time's
almost
just
4
flying.
o'clock. So glad the weather held
I
out.
know, been lucky. It spritzed up here just a little bit ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a few more minutes to let traffic through, and then we'll go hot again for another 45 minutes, and that's gonna be it for the weekend. Yeah, we got lucked out in the weather. Really, it was supposed to be pretty. I got so many ants and stuff just crawling all over me from standing in the woods. But yeah, it's pretty spotty with clouds, so we might get a couple little showers here and there. But
Last I checked the radar, just that last bit we got at 1 was all we were
cool,
supposed to get.
cool. The GTR's broke. Okay, that's. It wasn't really broke. The GTR had a, I think like a turbo coolant feed line.
Was that yesterday?
Yeah,
the
let
round
loose
yesterday.
yesterday, and then I don't know if they kind of like patched it or what. So today it sounds like he might be done for. So we're gonna have to substitute a new sweep car.
I mean, at the end of yesterday, we just used Jake, wasn't it?
Yeah, just a little slower.
It took me like 2 passes to realize like Jake was the sweep car.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Yo, that
Who
would
it-
be so gangster.
Oh, really? Yeah, I told Austin he could probably do chase in the.
In the van?
Yeah,
So gangster.
radio it. See if they could use the white minivan as a chase car.
Dude, is that thing gonna blow its front lip off though? That'd be so gangster.
Dude, I would love it. I want it.
If Derek has a way to get a hold of him, I don't have a way to get to that person, but they can come down to top grid. We'll use them.
Austin's probably at station 6.
Yes.
If they can get up.
I'm going to send Jake down in the truck to go get him.
Let's
Cool. Making moves.
Yo, that's gonna be gangster.
We need have like Isaac or Saket or whoever, one of them needs to cover that station because 6 is like the most pretty important one. But we got enough to like.
Just make sure.
I think Derek and John are together.
Yeah, or like send Derek or John up to that spot.
Yeah, Derek, John.
Oh, is that a raindrop?
Yeah. That's what's hard with it.
All right, it might be a few more minutes. We got a replacement sweep car, sweep minivan, that is.
Dude, I'm so stoked.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
a way to end the day.
Yeah. It's like a new Odyssey van that they just threw some coilovers and wheels
Yeah,
on
yeah, it was
like a
quick.
week ago. Oh yeah, I wonder where they are. They might not be here. Is she a media person?
I don't know.
Okay.
She was here with one of the media people though. I think.
Yeah, she was filming with.
Okay.
The
Right on. See, like the clouds just rolled in and it got like
10 degrees.
10 degrees colder.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Dude, that little splitter right there is like a perfect little display piece.
Oh, that'll be getting put back together. Oh, he picked it all up.
I know they sent in Jake.
Did anybody ever get Hop's bumper back?
Yeah, they climbed down there and got it.
I heard his went down the mountain too.
That should be all the pieces. Side skirt's in great condition. Yeah, that's the S13 that linked this so well.
Yeah, Tom.
Yeah.
Front Street Tom. Yeah, he's been.
I heard
He's-
that thing's like dog box quick change.
Is it now?
Apparently.
That's
That's
cool.
what I heard.
Well,
I'm not trying to spread rumors.
Yeah. That I don't know. Yeah, what?
Hey, there he is.
This is crazy, man.
Last session.
What, you calling it? You break your diff or what?
No, but I feel good.
Good.
feel
That's
good.
when you know it's time. That's when you know it's time. We're on the live stream right now.
Oh, you live?
So Drift Appalachia live.
We out here, Drift Appalachia.
Yo,
Do a burning.
Austin needs picked up at Station 6 to be the sweep.
Station 6.
Yeah,
Alright.
down there. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey.
Well, they both got to go up there. End. Just a second. And the JZS 147. Oh my God. Ow, damn it, I think I just got stung. Dan Sommer, Danger Dan. Yeah, it's worth it for sure. All right, the rain didn't last but a second, so let's keep it that way. Sun peeking through. The spot rules.
Hand over the car.
I was trying to I'm high enough to not get hit, so if I put it out there.
Yeah, come back to the
Yeah. Oh yeah, Dan's got it down there.
Dude.
Crazy. Oh, it's too good.
So
too
sick,
good.
dude.
All right, they are coming back up. This spot is gonna get spicy, I bet. All right, here they come. This is the Clint guardrail spot, yes. Here comes Dan, and Danny. This is the fucking coolest thing I've ever seen. Like, insane. God damn, that's cool. Wow. Pardon my language, but that is just incredible. Oh, that'll never get... These dudes are like rubbing the guardrail here with their front bumper.
Yeah, dude.
Jesus.
You saw the clip like
yesterday?
Like,
this is where you were?
Yeah,
okay.
dude, right here.
Yeah, I came over here and I didn't know what they were about to do, and then dude, I got smoked.
Dude,
I was like,
and wait, to downhill's much worse.
no, going down, I'm saying.
Oh yeah, dude, downhill's wild.
I was like, whoa, dude.
Am I cool here?
Yeah, just don't get your camera smoked, dude. So cool. So cool.
Oh, dude, that's so rad.
Yep. Shoot.
Had to get the chase car, you know. And then hold on, we got to see
IMSA
the
car on the mountain is hilarious. Oh yeah, police chase. That was Scherzer. Dude, he's kind of rolling that thing over a little bit.
Yeah, dude. No slouch, dude.
Right.
Yeah, it's all gone, that one.
Cool.
Oh yeah, dude.
These guys are insane.
Yeah, uphill. Now I kind of want to see someone else do this. I want to be right here for this.
Oh, D'Alessio had a little
Yeah,
spin
dude.
there, yeah. He didn't hit anything, though. They're all running more wide, though. They're not really nosing up here. it
They
seems.
only nose when they see us here.
Yeah.
Like they can, cause like they can see us from like when they're mangying.
Oh, of course.
And then when they're coming downhill, he said that they can see us like on the transition.
So they already know.
Yeah, so they're like
just
prepped
quick
for it.
transition.
And they all said if they see us here the one lap, the next lap they're prepping to come.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah. They also said this is like one of the only turns they can remember.